we got a big hole in the ground. That hole is the grain dryer pit. Put it behind me. Grain dryer. It's looking a little bit different. Bit of an update then. You can see I've taken down the elevators and all the ducting. Unfortunately, we had a bit of an accident. The flashing on the side of the shed there, that got damaged, that needs replacing. But yeah, we took down all the elevators, or got someone in to take down the elevators and all the ducting, ready to put an above ground hopper in, do away with the pit and this hopper. So yeah, basically the idea is to come above ground and yeah, do away with this once and for all. Cannot wait to fill this in. That's going to be a glorious day, that is. The first step was to move all the electrics over. So there was a building here, if you guys remember, which had all the control panel for the dryer in it. That's now gone. Most of it's ended up down there under this lid. There's a load of bricks and stuff. But anyway, yeah, the first job was to move all the electrics over. So a couple of months ago, we had our man Ollie build us this smart little shed, and we had our electrician Sparky Mark fit up all the electrics, move them all over, fit them up in here. There we go. Still got a few bits to sort out, but yeah, it's smart. Just come in here like this, plenty of room. I thought it was going to be a bit small, but these things always have you on a little bit. It's perfect. So that's here, and what we'll do is we'll fit the fuel tank back there. Well, we're going to go for a bigger fuel tank. The fuel tank for the dryer's over there. We're not putting that one back. Well, we might have to for now, but the idea is to have a bigger one, so it will last longer between fill-ups. So yeah, if you can picture just here in front of me a big hopper, a big above ground bin, probably that one over there that we bought a few months ago. I mean, don't see why not. It's been sitting there for a few months. That's the idea anyway. Unless we come across any problems, we are going to have to sort of do a bit of a modification with this bottom conveyor, probably have a sort of swan neck type thing going on. But yeah, pretty much what's going to happen in a nutshell is this is going to be filled in, that hopper's going to be sitting here, and yeah, that's where we're going to tip our grain into, and then it's going to end up feeding into the dryer that way. It's a job that's been on the cards for a long time. It's yeah, about time we got it sorted. There'll be no more stinky, wet wheat smelling, go down the pit jobs. Ugh. Fed up with all that. Go on then, Maggie. Go get some breakfast. Well, it's a spot on day today. Definitely feels like autumn. Check on the sheep. They're out with the top at the moment, and I want to get them moved out of this field soon, over the road into the next door field. I sort of got them on a bit of a rotation with these 3 grass fields this end of the farm. Lots of blue bums. That's what we want to see. These are the mules, the North of England mules that I bought towards the end of the summer. There's a batch of 50 in here, running with a Texel tup. Most of them were tucked in their first cycle. That was the blue rattle mark on their rump. I changed the colour over to red on the tups rattle harness, and it's marked 1 or 2, which obviously got missed on the first cycle. Well, lots of mushrooms growing this year. Oh, it's a tight squeeze through here. Alright, so I'm just getting a few bits of kit put away for winter. Even some of the old stuff that we don't really use. It comes out for harvest, but I like to put it back undercover if I can for winter. So I'm playing a game that I like to call Tractor Tetris in the shed. Most things I can just move with the forks, which makes life a lot easier. Right, got our collection of power harrows to put away. I think it's fairly clear we don't get rid of much on this farm. We've got plenty of bits of kit kicking about, power harrows and old chisel ploughs. I'm having a bit of a random problem with this JCB. I don't know if any of you guys can shed any light on it, but every time I try and turn on the lights, just the normal headlights, this one, the lights come on, but the back window wiper comes on as well. So yeah, can't fathom that one out, to be honest. If you guys know, let me know. It's obviously got itself a bit confused. Talking of not getting rid of anything, got some more bits of kit here. We've got our big Palmer to Utah discs that we did use this summer, but that was the first time in a very long time. And we've also got, as you can see, our Cavernal plough, which goes back to the pre-Claydon drill days. Although we did use it once this summer, for those of you guys who saw us do that on my Instagram. You never know when you're going to want something again. So then, Monday I think it was, I asked you guys to take a guess as to which bit of kit it was that me and Dad were thinking of getting. Well, we are going to be getting it. We've decided to make a little purchase. And yeah, you guys guessed pretty well. A lot of you guys guessed a sprayer. It is a sprayer. Quite a few of you said a self-propelled sprayer. It is a self-propelled sprayer. And there were a few of you who got it bang on. You guys guessed either a spray ranger or an agri buggy, you know, a lightweight self-propelled. That's exactly what it is. We are purchasing a 10-year-old Elanco spray ranger. All in, it's going to be about 4.5 tons loaded up, which is less than half the weight of the Fast Track and the Bird 2 combination. So we're instantly a lot lighter. It's really going to help us out. It's only a 1600 litre tank, which is the same as on the Bird 2. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be saying, oh, you should be getting a bigger self-propelled sprayer to cover more acres. But at the end of the day, what we're trying to accomplish here is getting on when conditions aren't quite right. So for us, it is perfect. Wouldn't want to go smaller with the tank, but we don't want to go massive either. And this one came along. It's not that far away. And it's in good nick. There's a couple of things we want to do to it, which we'll go into detail more when I show you guys the sprayer when it arrives. So yeah, nice job guessing. It should be here either end of this week or next week. So when it turns up, we'll show you guys what it's all about. Take it easy, and we'll see you in the next one.